to Video Game Book Club. I'm Daniel, and Clay's not here. This is a solo review. This was supposed to be part of our Mega March series, but, yeah. This is part of our Mega March series. Today I'm going to be playing one of my favorite PS1 games, Mega Man Legends. Let's check it out.
Huh? What are you looking at?
Well, here's my entry to Mega March with a very timely 4-month delay. Well, at least no one remembers when we said we were going to make a video about Xenoblade Chronicles, right? A game that is not on the Super Nintendo is our next gameplay. Oh. Would you like to tell the audience what we're playing next?
Oh, shit!
It's okay, it's just one game.
It's Xenoblade Chronicles.
On one disc. Oh god. Not too long ago, Did You Know Gaming did a video on Mega Man Legends, and part of that video included some footage I had never seen before. Oh, what's this? A Mega Man Legends game I'd never heard of? Nope, it's the cancelled Mega Man Legends 3. And then there's the Red Ash Kickstarter, which should have never happened until after Mighty No. 9 came out, but that's a topic for another video. The reason I bring these two things up is that Mega Man Legends fans like myself love the series and have been burnt more than once by Capcom, by Inafune, and basically by everyone else. Don't get me wrong, Mega Man fans as a whole don't have a whole lot to be happy about. If Capcom isn't ignoring their favorite franchise, it's instead being incredibly tone deaf in such a way that it comes off as hostile to the fans who've spent hundreds of dollars on Mega Man games. But where the fans of the 2D side-scroller version of the Blue Bomber have like 50 different ones to play, Mega Man Legends only consists of 2 games and a spin-off. The well is dry and we have been without water for 16 years. The question for today's video is if a PS1 game originally released in 1998 in North America can hold up and earn the praise its fans heap upon it. In short, no. The longer version is also no. If I told you there was another Mega Man cartoon that you may have never heard about, what would you say? What if I told you it was an alternate take with early 3D graphics and typical early 90s voice acting, and brand new original characters as well as new takes on some existing ones? 90s action cartoon is the presentation that bounced around my head the entire time I played through Mega Man Legends, this time around a full 13 years or so after my initial playthrough. Think original run of Turtles or 90s Spider-Man. Throw in a little Inspector Gadget and Rescue Rangers and baby, you got a stew. While graphically this game is obviously an incredibly early 3D game with clipping and an abysmal camera, the characters' models' stylized looks still look good even if their mouths don't come close to matching the words they're saying. The town sections of the game come to life and feel like as much of a real city as any PS1 game could at the time. Mega Man Legends exudes charm in its characters and their interactions with Mega Man Volnut. Whether it's the sick little girl you can heal, your partner Roll, the ever-dancing Data, or the antagonist Tron Bonne, the characters in Legends stick out and make you want to play more, and give you a reason to follow through with each and every side quest. And oh boy, is there a lot of side quests. The dungeons, however, are a different story. Bland and mostly flat, the dungeons in Mega Man Legends are made of corridors that connect to larger rooms that connect to corridors which lead to larger rooms. One neat feature of the dungeons in Legends is they all do connect to one another for the most part. The main dungeon you traverse throughout the game has several entrances, but once you find and create the necessary items, you can go through the whole dungeon without ever coming back topside. Don't do this. For the love of God, the top side of the game is the best part. Leave the dungeon. Leave it now. Gameplay wise, Mega Man Legends is rough. Not really sure to say, but oh man, it's not great, guys. It's not. The controls are awful. They're like Resident Evil tank controls, but since the enemies in Legends aren't all slow zombies, it hurts even more. You have to give the game a little slack though, Legends came out before everyone realized that Mario 64 basically perfected 3D control right out of the gate, and games just began to steal those controls. Legends does introduce an auto-targeting system before the famous Z-targeting of Ocarina of Time, but unfortunately, using it causes Mega Man to stand still and basically become a turret. Like I said, the controls are rough. Not everything is bad though. The game does have some of the same RPG elements that the Zelda franchise is famous for. Instead of killing robot masters and getting new weapons, in Legend you'll find different components in the game's dungeons, and through side quests, that roll can turn into useful weapons and equipment. There's a junk store that will sell you upgrades as well, so you can equip your version of Mega Man to suit whatever your playstyle is. Upgrades can increase your max energy for your secondary weapon, the range of your blaster, and of course attack power as well. The game is set up to be an open world adventure where you can backtrack and visit previous areas of not only the dungeon, but more and more of the island as you unlock it. Kind of like an early Grand Theft Auto, just with worse graphics, immense amounts of clipping, and loading times between each city block. Another innovation that was later made popular by BioWare is the morality system. Yeah, I honestly totally forgot this happened until this playthrough. There are a few story sections that can affect Mega Man's morality, including a side mission where you have the chance to steal a whole lot of moolah. If you do the wrong thing, Mega Man will actually change from his normal blue self to an incredibly unattractive black. My evil deed that stained Mega Man's heart black? I kick this can. So while I do enjoy the presentation of the characters and the city, the dungeon design and gameplay definitely leave a lot to desire. But what about that story? Taking a page right out of the Kevin Costner classic Waterworld, Mega Man Legends takes place in the distant future of the Mega Man universe, where much of the planet has been covered in water. You play as Mega Man Volnut, an amnesiac. You play as Mega Man Volnut, a robot digger that has lost his memories. He looks like a human and is basically an archaeologist with a gun for an arm. So like Indiana Jones and Barrett had a child. You travel with your partner, Roll, as well as Data the Dancing Chimp and Barrel, Roll's grandfather. After a recent dig, your ship the Flutter is damaged and you land on Colonix Island and begin searching for treasure. Mega Man Legends has a very short beginning and a quick ending with a whole lot of boring dungeon and some cool character moments in the middle. You will fight against the Bond family, which includes Teasel the leader, Bon Bon the baby, as well as Tron Bon and her Servbots of Marvel vs. Capcom fame. The pirates will attack the city and surrounding countryside while you quest for a legendary treasure, and instead only find smaller but useful refractors, which are the world's energy source. Your main goal is to unlock the secrets of Colonix Island's main gate, where you believe this ultimate treasure may be hidden, and once you do, you are in for a surprise. Yeah, that's right, get out of here now if you don't want to hear how Mega Man defeats Dr. Wily. Oh wait, this game actually doesn't even do that, yes! So, real spoilers start now. While you do find a huge refractor inside the main gate, you also find Mega Man Juno, the game's final boss. You see, apparently Mega Man Volnut is known as a Mega Man Trigger, and Juno is going to kill all the carbons on Colonix Island since you woke him up. When Mega Man protests, Juno says you must be damaged and locks you up. The Bond family helps you escape so you can go Robo-y Robo with Juno. Thanks to the confined space of the fight and Legends controls, this fight is no cakewalk. Unless you do what I did and max out Volnut's ultimate weapon so you can make quick work out of Juno. Your dancing friend Data comes along and deletes Juno permanently from the system and reveals that all of Mega Man's memories from his previous life are stored in him, and when the time is right he'll restore them. Honestly, this all kinda came out of left field and I'm pretty lost. Mega Man is hailed as a hero and leaves the island to continue his adventure. Also, the Bonds got away with the biggest refractor from the main gate, so in the end the bad guys won. But at least it wasn't the genocidal bad guys. Mega Man Legends is a glimpse of what is possible when you take a character known for one thing, turn it on its head, and make a game that is so far ahead of its time that it comes out broken. I need you to know that I adore this game, I really do. This game is a piece of 3D gaming history. The art style is endearing, and coupled with the voice acting, Mega Man Legends plays like a Saturday morning cartoon. I truly love this game, but it is surrounded by technical flaws that mar the ability to enjoy it in this day and age for newcomers. While if you played it near its initial release like I originally did, you should be able to stick around for another incredible journey through Colonix Island and my favorite iteration of the Blue Bomber. I love you, Mega Man Legends, even if your controls don't love me back. If I had to give my recommendation on whether you should play this or not, it's going to be a big nope out of 10. I love the game. I absolutely love the game. It's endearing, it's charming, it's all of those words that are in a thesaurus that mean that. It's great. I love it. It just doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold up at all. If you've never played it, it's just not something worth going back and seeing. If you have played it, it's a really short trip down memory lane that was really fun. Except for the last boss. The last boss is really hard. Thanks for watching our video today, guys. Like and subscribe below. And we'll see you next time on Video Game Club.